Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we managed to get our hands on the wyvern egg on the 8th floor. We also defeated a crustacean monster in the waterfall on the 7th floor. And the guy was quite easy to beat because he was weak against thunder, and I've got a thunder magician. And thus we recreated the restoration point on this floor. I didn't have the stamina to do the request from the guild that we are to survive 5 days here. With that restoration point, there is no challenge to that. To that surviving task. It's just every hour in game is 30 steps in the dungeon, and I am not up for 30. That is just an hour-long grind, and I am not up for it. There isn't even a good reward for it. There is a hauberk, but we already are able to craft hauberks in the. We already unlocked hauberks in the shop. And a hauberk is only 2,000. Come on, I've got 14k. What we're gonna do in this episode is we're gonna do a white crystal area exploration. We're gonna do it. And what does that mean? We are going to leave off where we got game overed last time. We're gonna go back up. We're gonna go back up to the 3rd floor, and we're gonna kick those mammoth butts. We're gonna kick them, and we're gonna kick them hard. I'm gonna show them what's what. I'm gonna show them who is boss. So we're gonna have to loop around here. I am up for some stalker. Aren't you, Starbuckle? It's the best. If I had 10 letters instead of 8, I would have called him Starbuckle. Next time he's gonna be Starbuckle. Just because I made a little bit of a mistake there, but Starbuckle is good. That's gonna be a good nickname, Starbuckle. Oh, he's gonna hate that. He is going to hate being called that. Monsters and preemptive. Ugh, just mash. It's probably faster to get out of this fight anyways. We have picked up some major damage. We have picked up some major damage. We're probably going to have to... I did sell all my junk, right? Yeah, I've got 13 out of 60. I have 13 out of 60 items. So the item, the inventory limit is not going to be what makes me go back to town. Although having that be a thing was quite convenient, because that forced me to go back to town every once in a while. And here I'm able to just to be greedy. To go for gold. Nice preemptive striking though. I'm getting good odds on that. I'm glad I'm using a blanket, or I'm glad that I put a blanket on top of my controller anytime, every time I use it, because right now I am mashing quite a bit, and with this much caffeine in my system, I am pretty good at mashing. Usually I'm not. I am a bad masher. I'm bad at, like, if you of course know what mashing is, but usually I'm not that good at it. Speedrunners, those guys are ridiculously good at it. But I'm usually not good, but with 2 cups of coffee, and I probably overdid it this time with the amount of coffee I put into the coffee maker. So there's actually quite a bit of caffeine in those. With this much caffeine in my system, I am, well, pretty good at it. This is what I'm trying to say here. Just so you know. I have to have something to talk about. I mean, we've already made this loop 3 times? 4 times? 4 times seems accurate. 4 times seems accurate. Or maybe this is the 4th. I don't know. It's not that big a deal anyways. Ah, these warballs, can you not? Didn't even need to do the double strike. What is different from last time we went into the white crystal area? We got some serious hardware upgrades. I was expecting to get these hardware upgrades inside of this area from treasure chests. That was the only reason why I actually went here this early. And instead of getting hardware, I got a kick in the butt. And the kick in the butt really hurt, so I neglected the sense of exploration and the curiosity and all the treasure for a bit. But for the moment, I am actually gonna be up for some more exploration, and thus we will do this. Why? No, I do not. Not like this. You definitely attack Mr. Warble. And you can volt for once. Yep. 200 damage with a normal attack. That is my Keenan. That is how I like me, my Keenan. You hear that, Keenan? He's not watching. He could not possibly be watching this huge Let's Play. I don't think so. I mean, after all, he is a Let's Player himself, and Let's Players do spend a lot of time doing what they do, which is Let's Playing. Or thinking about Let's Playing it anyways. And that is something that also takes a lot of time, because thinking of good idea, like thinking of things you can play and things you can do during editing and so on and so forth, those are, you know, that takes some more time than you'd expect. I still haven't created the backdrop. That's something that also takes time, and I really dislike, like, I'm not particularly artsy. I have a tough time doing like doing artsy stuff, and thus I just basically rob it from other people on the internet. I do Google image search, and if there's a good image, I will take it. Well, I don't even look at the author, or sometimes I put it into the video description, but not at all times. For this, I have to create a backdrop, so this is just random images scattered into one, because I have to make it look cool, and there is no such thing as a already created backdrop of this, so I have to. This actually takes a lot of work for me, and I would appreciate it if someone else did this work for me, but there is no such someone else. That's the only thing I regret about not being particularly popular. I don't have anybody who is willing to do some fan art for me. And I'd even pay for it too. Because that is how much I'm willing to do here. Not much. Not pay much, because this is just a hobby of mine, so... It's not like I earn anything with this, so I should not put too much money into this. What I'm willing to put money into is sports. Just additional, you know... I invest in things that motivate me during sports. Just like my wristwatch, because my wristwatch tells me when to do sports and how good I am and what I could improve, and so on and so forth. For example, I went for a jog a little bit ago this day because I died on exactly the route I'm taking right now. I died here, and it was a frustrating experience, and I went for a 14-kilometer jog, and the watch told me exactly the distance I ran, and God, it's hard to walk and concentrate at the same time. Focus on my commentary. I was now thinking about this cutter, and now I don't know where I left off. 14-kilometer jog is what I said last. And it told me what I could improve and how fast I ran per kilometer, and it is nice to have this thing. But I had to invest quite a bit into that, and it is Christmas time, so I got that thing gifted to me, but still, I had to... My mother was not willing to pay the entire price. She wasn't. She wasn't. I'm not going to use Salve. I will use True Shot, though, and I will not use Thunder. Let's hope he doesn't do too much of a terrification business. But I'm glad he only has Roar. If he had access to Sleeper, I would be... This fight would be impossible. Near impossible. Because Fear is a horrible debuff, but Sleeping is so bad. So bad. It's almost not... I'm almost not able to like, come out and say how bad that actually is. Fear is something I can work with. After all, Eric does have access to an AoE debuff healing spell, and I did not invest into that yet, but I will be bound to invest into that because it is a good skill. Did you not actually manage to parry his attack? He doesn't have much remaining. I will do a salve. He's probably gonna use Shred, and I will be able to kill him before he uses Shred. Nope. Oh. Good salve usage then. Good salve usage. Not a waste. This should be it. Yep. Nice, we're able to deal with cutters now without major problems. I mean, there are still problems with it, but it's not a major issue. We are not grasping at straws when fighting them anymore. I will also have to pick up the buffing item in the box that is right like 2 doors ahead. I will have to open that box again because I do not have that item in my inventory, despite it being on the map. Oh, Chuckles, that's gonna be good. What do we pick up with Chuckles? Customize. Last time I went for... Huh? What did I go for last time? I didn't go for Volt. I didn't go for TP regeneration yet. She has 2 skill points. Ha 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 ha. That's what I went into last time. Nothing! Okay, we have 2 skill points. I could upgrade TP regeneration to regenerating 2 TP. And it's gonna be worth. It's going to get better. I think we're gonna invest another 2 into that. But first I will heal, I will level up the Volt. That was a mistake. Do I have other idle skill points? I hate doing that. I hate it. I just neglected it with Chuckles. Well, that tells you how and what a good situation I am in right now. It does tell you about it. Give me that box. Large box, open. You obtained a Stoner 2. That was a defense buff, a big one. But it was not enough to take care of a mammoth. We didn't explore this area yet, but I mean, we have the map. We did not need to enter this. What I'm interested in is that secret passage. I am interested in knowing what that secret passage does. If it actually is a one-way or just exit only, I will be extremely mad if I use it immediately. I should do some perimeter exploration first, but now we know how the enemy can get us cornered, and we can avoid it. But I don't think there is actually a path that we can take to the next floor where we do not have to deal with any mammoth. So we actually have to take on their attacks head on. But I'll see how I can do that. Arbuckle, level 27, sounds good. What did I go for last time? I went for fleeing. This time I'm gonna go for shields. Back guard, no. Let's go with shields, because the automatic blocking of enemy attacks is not. It's probably just going to proc as often as the dual strike, but it seems good. It seems good, which is reason enough to go for it. If my commentary is getting weird, by the way, that is because my concentration juice is... I don't know why, but it's running out. I mean, I'm talking a lot still, but it feels weird. Feels like there's something off. I hope this is not one way. I hope this is not one way. Please don't be one way. God. Emulator settings. Where? Hotkey configuration. Fast forward, increase speed, decrease... Come on, gimme... No, we won't reload. We won't main tools. I will definitely turn time back here. This is bull. No. No. I'm sorry, this is taking a while. You cannot see anything either. Oh, come on. Don't want to create save states. Jeez. I don't get... Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to walk again, huh? I am going to have to walk again. I am sorry. I am sorry for that, but I looked through all the hotkeys I have access to, and I do not get a turn back time. I can't believe that. No, no. What kind of cheats do I get? I don't have any cheats. Okay, enough fiddling around with this system. That is unfortunate. So, God, why did I have to? Well, I had to check. Let's redo this memo. Nope. This is not... Okay. We put a door here. And say exit only. I could assume that. I could have assumed this from the get-go. That took me 17 minutes of getting here. Exit only. Now we know. Okay, what am I going to do now? We are going to teleport. Where are we going to teleport to? We can't teleport. We can't warp out with a warp wire. I do not have a warp wire. Oh, that could have been horrible. That could have been horrible. Where is the nearest exit? I guess we'll have to walk back to the first floor. Which is good, because we still have a quest to gather butterfly eyes, so I'll get a little bit of gathering in. If I meet butterflies, which I do on this floor. Please, some butterfly eyes, just for me, maybe? I do like them. You can give them to me if you want to. We didn't get any. Those are very rare drops from butterflies, sadly, and I don't assume that I will get many. I do not assume that I'll get not many, just not any. I don't fight this. I will not trust any shortcut this game presents me with in the crystal area. Not from this point onwards. It has shown me twice. It showed me twice what it can mean to be, you know, not in a good spot. Every shortcut before that area was two-way, and now they give me one-way shortcuts. Ah, man. That is frustrating. It is. I'm getting peckish as well. That's probably why my commentary is lacking by now, because I didn't actually eat anything except a banana today. I'm just exhausted. Bug wing is not enough. I'm going to deal with that stalker as well. Because a scythe is good. It's 900 money. I could also use my fleeing with Arbuckle, but the drawback there is I don't get to fight any butterflies. Oh no, a stalker. What could possibly... He's going to murder me. He's going to do so many bad things. Oh no, I am scared. Let's see how fast I can take care of this thing. Never mind, that multi-hit is not that good. But the crushing and thunder formula are gonna do something. Scythe was doing considerable damage, but crush is my best move. If he normally attacks, we are in Trouble Town though. Let's boost and thunder, and that should deal with him. Yeah. Done. Give me the scythe though. Yep, thank you very much. Keenan levels up. I'm going to put that into double hit. Never mind that. Customize. And we want to put that into double hit. What? I could do all slash with a sword. But that is not that good yet. We will upgrade the success rate of 2-hit. I want to get that to level 10. I want to. When did I level up the defense with him? And why? I would like to decrease 10 levels of him and just go for the things I would like to go for. Like attack up to level 5, but that's not necessary really. He already, the main attack he gets is from swords, but this might be percentage based. Then put 5 into axes, 5 into swords, 10 into 2-hit. None into cleaver. Like probably a couple into crush, because crush has been doing wonders for me. This is not that good, and I don't know what this does. Stunning. All things considered, that's probably really good. Well, that is just me being ignorant though. Ignorant of what I could have. Let's go back up though. Still no butterflies. Okay, fine. Attempts to escape. That's a good joke. It's pretty good. I can laugh about that, but that sucked. Oh my god, that sucked badly. Jesus, Arbuckle, Jesus. You're the man. Punching me left and right. Good lord. Wait a second, this is what I want. This is perfect. I am... Oh, you're the man, Arbuckle. You're the man. I don't have to re-loop. Holy... that was nice. I did not see the good things in that. I just felt... Good lord, I thought he arsed me, but that was not how that went. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. I did not see that coming. Did not even think about that for a second. Good lord, we are gonna continue exploring here. How beautiful. And we even dealt with a stalker on the way here. How is that? That is exactly what I wanted. That is a save of probably at least 15 minutes. Nice. Right before the entrance, like right before the exit as well. So good. So good. Thank you, Arbuckle. Thank you very much. I'm glad I picked up that fleeing skill. See, running away is the key to victory. Running away was always going to be the key. So this continues to the actual end as well. We did use up many resources on the way here. Chuckles is down to 40 TP and I'm gonna have to be considerate of that. And there is still the mammoths to worry about, and I'm getting greedy already. Those mammoths still can wreck my face. So I have to be mindful of that when, well, playing around with them. Playing around with fire. I think having my arms bound just decreases my damage. I think so. And maybe my head bound decreases my tech, and maybe my legs bound decreases my defense. We don't know. That is interesting. That's an interesting thought. 27 with Eric. Level 27 with Eric. I put my last skill point into Salve. Remove status ailments from the entire party. Next is Heal Blind. What's after that? Paralysis and speed upgrade. I think refreshing might be one of the better skills. There is, we haven't come across it yet, but if you go to the apothecary and select revive, it doesn't only say it revives the dead, it also says it cures stone. And if there is stoning in this game, we're gonna have to go for a good way of getting rid of that. I mean, being stoned is nice, but in some situations, but when you're going against ferocious monsters, it might be best to keep a clear head. And refresh might just be the way to go here. So I'm gonna go into that. Of course, healing blind is stupid, and healing paralysis. I have not gotten paralysis yet to a great being paralyzed did not put me in bad situations so far. The only enemies we met who can paralyze are scorpions, and every time I got paralyzed, I immediately killed the guy. So hasn't been much of a problem. But we'll see what kind of healing I get out of refresh. Of course, that is a huge investment, but we'll see. For the moment, though, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. I hope you're as happy with Arbuckle as I am right now. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.